Real ID, Security versus Privacy, presented by Briar White and Ryan Kaplinger. How did this happen? Real ID was proposed and voted down in 2004. In 2005, it was added onto a much larger bill that funded the war on terror and disaster relief. It was relatively hidden, and the Real ID was not debated or criticized in Congress. Why do we need one? We will need a federal-approved identification card to enter federal buildings, enter private businesses, and to enter nuclear power plants. What you need to get one. You will have to have proof of your name, proof of your date of birth, your social security number, proof of your residence, and you have to prove that you're a citizen of the United States. RFID tags. RFID stands for Radio Frequency Identification. RFID tags send out radio frequency signals. Those signals will give the government the ability to track the movement of our licenses.
The implementation of a universal ID system will result in one large national database. This database could be easily hacked or accessed by anyone that is qualified, such as a DMV worker, a law enforcement official, or a health officer. Any of these people have access to your identification, and even companies can gain access to this and possibly sell your personal info for profit. The Real ID Act also has some benefits. By making it much harder to fake an ID, it will help make airports and federal buildings more secure and prevent illegal terrorists from entering the country. Many European and foreign countries have implemented federal IDs around the world. Ghana, a country in West Africa, has a very unique way of advertising to the citizens the implementation of their federal ID.
A nation goes on duty now, all for one and one for all. The time is now, and little friends we are called to get involved. Register with the National Identification Authority. A nation goes on duty now, all for one and one for all. The time is now, we are called to get involved.
Register your children who are 6 years and above.
If you're over 15 years, get a national ID card. Our nation calls for duty now, all for one and one for all. The time is now, never friends, we are called to get involved.
You are a Ghanaian.
Get your national ID card.
You're over 15 years.
Get your national ID card.
Ghanaians living abroad.
Get your national ID card.
Resident non-Ghanaians, yeah.
Get your national ID card. Our nation calls for duty now, all for one and one for all. The time is now, never friends, we are called to get involved.
If you are a Ghanaian or legally resident in Ghana,
If you are over 15 years, get your national ID card. Our nation calls for duty now, all for one and one for all. The time is now, never friends, we are called to get involved.
So in conclusion, the Real ID Act has some pros and it has mostly cons. So let's go over those in a list and an easy to process form. Some of the pros of the National ID Act: that's necessary to control crime, terrorist activity, illegal immigration, identity theft. Those are all good things. It's harder to forge. That'll make it harder for identity thieves. One of the big things is, though, it's a good idea, but it's being badly implemented. The cost of the Real ID Act will restrict real American citizens and force them to have to comply with this. The cost will be upwards of $11 billion. All of our information will be in one place to be easily accessed by who knows who. And overall, it's just a very hastily slopped together bill that really needs some work.